Hello all and welcome to another Captain Entertainment video. It's Art here with day 2 of Video Palooza 2024 with the season 14 Doctor Who review starring Ncuti Gatwa and Millie Gibson. Ncuti Gatwa is the 15th Doctor, I think now? Yeah, 15th Doctor, because Tennant was 10 and 14. This season we knew wasn't going to have any of the major Doctor Who villains like the Cybermen, the Daleks, and the like. We were going to get new villains, new fun to be had, and it was fun for the most part. Some of my favorite episodes were near the end. The climactic Russell T Davies ending was on point and on proper. The fact that he played off of in the beginning he played off of the David Tennant 3 specials and kind of continued the story and had fun with it was awesome. The fact that we're building an entire Doctor Who universe, or Whoniverse if you will, is awesome. Now there are some things that I didn't think were awesome in the season. That was, I felt, the first thing was, and the most glaring thing, is it was too short. It was either 8 or 9 episodes. We're used to 13 or 14 episodes. So it was far too short, even though the episodes were longer. I wanted to see more episodes, especially now because we don't know when we're going to get season 2. We already know they've already filmed season 2, season 15, season 2 for Disney+. Season 15 is already in the can. It's already there, and it's already on point. Now, I know around the internet they're saying that Doctor Who is woke, and it's gone the way of Marvel and of Star Wars, and it's been far too woke. Excuse me. Excuse me again. It's gone far too woke. That I would disagree with wholeheartedly. Thought I had to sneeze again. That I would disagree with wholeheartedly, because you forget that science fiction has always been progressive. Science fiction is supposed to progress the envelope. It's supposed to make us look in on ourselves. And while I will say I get some of the detractors' points of, I don't think if you're going to have a transgender character or a gay character or a bi character or a straight character for that matter, their sexuality or what they choose their gender to be should not be their defining characteristic, and oftentimes you are now finding it to be a vapid 2D character. So I get that character from them. I get that detraction from that point. However, I would say I didn't find that here very much in Doctor Who. You could tell that they talked about pronouns in some of the episodes, which that can either rub people the wrong way or people can gloss over it. Like, it doesn't really bother me because usually when you use pronouns about a person, they're out of the room, so I've never really understood that whole argument. But so I guess I've been able to like gloss over the whole thing, and it doesn't affect me as much as it would affect some. And I do think that Disney Plus's help with the budget of making Doctor Who grandiose and making it awesome, and the tidbit at the very end there, where we got to see a little glimpse into a specialized TARDIS. I'm not going to spoil it here, but those who know where that TARDIS has come from. I thought Ncuti Gatwa was a good Doctor. I thought that Millie Gibson played a wonderful companion. I feel like in all Russell T Davies series of Doctor Who, he left enough threads open so we can tug on more threads in season 15, season 2 of Disney Plus. I'm calling it season 15 because that's what it is. I just think it was a fun episode. Were there some episodes in the season that weren't as good as others? Of course, but you're gonna have that with any long-running TV series. I did think the reveal at the end, which I'm not going to spoil, but there was a revelation about one of the things that started the whole season off. And I guess you can say there was 10 episodes because the Church on Ruby Road, the Christmas special, I guess was episode 1. But I feel like there still should have been more episodes because I feel like it was too short of a season for me really to get behind it. But I do feel like the reveal at the end was a little bit lackluster. It was poignant. I get Russell T Davies' point about it. It was poignant, but it was a little bit lackluster. I wanted to have more gravitas. I wanted to have more meaning and more chutzpah with it, if I could say so. But to me, it was definitely an 8 popcorns out of 10 season. It's definitely better than anything Chris Chibnall ever wrote. Or as I like to call him, Bolchinian, because Bolchinian did not know how to write science fiction. Let's be honest, let's be fair here. He can write great mysteries. He's written great British mysteries, but he cannot write science fiction to save his life. Russell T Davies, on the other hand, revived Doctor Who in 2005, I think it was, and he still has the knowledge and the wherewithal to do what he wants to do. And is there a little bit of a message of acceptance of certain things? Sure. But he's smart enough not to hit you over the head with it. I think at times the people that see the message and are torn away by the message, and I'm calling it the message because there's no other term that I can think of, but it's the acceptance of everyone as you will. That's what I define as the message. But I think that those who want to call it the message as being a bad thing or say anything's a bad thing, they look at anything as being a bad thing. But science fiction has always... I stick by it that science fiction has always been progressive. It's always been what it's supposed to be, which is to push the boundaries. Look at Star Trek in the 1960s. You had your first interracial kiss. That is just the landmark example. So now that you're getting, people shown with disabilities, people shown who are transgender, people who are shown that may or may not be gay, that's fine as long as you don't make their character just about that. And I think Russell T Davies walks that fine line. He pushes that fine line just a little bit, and I like that. And people that didn't like his children in need special, showing Davros having legs and walking after Davros has been depicted as having what I would call a Doom Patrol chair. Personally, I'd kind of want that kind of chair because that's kind of awesome. It's got lasers and shit. Like, sign me up. I'll take a laser chair with lasers on it. But I thought it was perfect because it was before his accident and before the deformity, so it actually fits within the canon. And I just kind of thought it was awesome, and it was fun, and it was the right time to do that. And people didn't see that. People were up in arms. People have been up in arms about Doctor Who. People have been up in arms about Star Wars, and for the most part, Star Wars, it can be I agree with them or I disagree with them. Andor I thought was great. Acolyte so far, I can't stand it. But that's because it's written badly. And when something's written badly, I can't stand it. Doctor Who Season 14 is written in a quality that plays on things we know. It plays on tropes of today and kind of reflects the mirror back at us like good science fiction does. It's good, and it has the climactic, bombastic Russell T Davies ending. I cannot wait for season 2. Doctor Who is back, like it or not. That's my opinion. That may not be yours. Leave your comments in the comments down below. But I just feel if we sound the alarm over everything, then we can no longer enjoy anything. And I refuse. I will sound the alarm when the alarm needs sounding. I'm not afraid of that. And if it did suck, if it was an agenda pushing thing, then I would tell you it's agenda pushing. I didn't think it was agenda pushing. I felt it was inclusive. And it's a fine line between inclusive and agenda pushing, and I feel like Doctor Who does exactly that. It walks that fine line. Very kind of teeter-totters on it a little bit, I'll grant you. But in my opinion, it walks that fine line and does it justice. So it gets 8 out of 10 popcorns for me on my scale. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of season 14 of Doctor Who. I loved it. I think you should watch it. I think you should go and watch it, whether it be on BBC if you're in England, or Disney Plus around the world like me. I thought it was enjoyable. I thought it was fun. I thought it was a great time. And I personally cannot wait to see more of Russell T Davies, Ncuti Gatwa, Millie Gibson, and I think we're supposedly getting a new companion to join the cast in season 2, and I'm ready for that. I'm down for that, to see what levels of story we're going to be told. But this is what I would normally say. I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, 12:30 p.m. Central, 10:30 a.m. Pacific, 1:30 p.m. Eastern. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you want to see more, please ding the notification bell to be notified when I upload a video. But we're in the throes of video Palooza. It's day 2. Day 3 is going to be something fun. I haven't quite decided what it's going to be yet, so I'm not going to announce it here. But I can tell you it's going to be something fun. Day 3 is going to be something fun. Day 4 is going to be the CRU, the last CRU of my break, before my break period begins. And day 5, day 6, and day 7, and day 8 should be something real fun. And then day 10, day 9, day 10, day 11 are going to be some fun stuff. So be on the lookout. You're going to get a video every day at the time I've said, 10:30 a.m. Pacific, 1:30 p.m. Eastern, and 12:30 p.m. Central, every day for the next 14 or 15 days. Because while I'm on vacation, you guys get the gorge on content and have some fun. So it's my way of thanking you for joining me on this journey. And without further ado, happy watching. I'll see you again soon. And peace.